The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Looks like this is going into the future. More shoddy. Good. I'm gonna keep with my pistol until I need it.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
In the
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight,
Moorcock.
I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Okay, I know it's a Twilight Zone ripoff, but I always like the Outer Limits more, personally. Just preference. Hey. Okay. boss fight. I'm wondering. Looking for enemies, or am I? Promises, am I? I don't really want to go under that. So, yup. Hi, Stucky. How are you?
Oh
Even with the engine block takes
Oh, come on, I dodged that. What the fuck? Oh, is this or anything? Oh, that guy. Speedy Gonzalez. Sorry, man.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
Oh, that took care of that. Okay, Shadow, I want you to take that sentence and reevaluate it. Bryan Cranston will be playing as Lex Luthor in 6 Marvel movies. Bryan Cranston will be playing as Lex Luthor in 6 Marvel movies. Do you see the problem here, Shadow? Do you see the problem? Ebony gets it. I don't think Shadow gets it. Shadow's like, what? I don't know. What? In 6 Marvel movies, Bryan Cranston will play Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor, Marvel movies. Yes, there you go, DC. Trust me, if we had Lex Luthor as a villain, I would know about this. There's a thermos. I will take that. Blue is kind of hard to pick up, but at least it flashes a little bit. Open. Oh yes, it opens that far away. Alright. We're almost to the gas station. Let's just check over here. I actually think he would make a good Lex Luthor. Although Clancy Brown has been playing Lex Luthor for a very long time. And I think he does a great job. But he's probably a little too old to play Lex Luthor. And so is probably Bryan Cranston, but we'll see. Could be relatively interesting.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Okay. It's a deer. I guess there is a deer festival going on. And by deer festival, I'm pretty sure it means hunting deer. Ah! I just had a kernel go right up my tooth. You know, real. The animated Lex Luthor is Clancy Brown. He's voiced by Clancy Brown. And if you don't know who Clancy Brown is, Google Kurgan, Kurgen, Highlander. That's Clancy Brown. God damn it, I'm gonna have to floss. This is why I hate eating popcorn.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Oh, we can't be having that now, can we? Oh, is Sean home, or is that just noise from the game? I can't tell. Oh, there be pages. Let's see.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend. Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon. But Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Q screaming, "Silent Hill! Silent Hill!" Get a shake light. Lol. But where's the... Oh, wait. There is a game that has a sort of shake light element to it. No More Heroes. You have to shake the Wiimote up and down. And it is fairly great. Like, the hero in No More Heroes literally does it as crotch. So it's like he's jerking himself off. That's what it looks like. I'm not going to be around the bush. That's what it looks like.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Oh. Oh man, look at those gas prices. Oh man. I wish I could have those